Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully something you might find interesting. I'll have to be fairly quick because I've got quite a setup just to go through. So what we have is my transmit and receive towers. The transmit tower has had quite a heavy modification, but the receive tower is pretty much how it was, how I've always had it. Okay, the transmit tower has had its primary split, so I cut the primary here so it's got two, and then I added a third, and you can see I had some crazy arcing and stuff with it the day before my power supply packed up. But anyway, so there are 3 Slayer circuits, usual cap, 5UF cap, 3 transistors, blah blah blah. Okay, oh, one interesting thing, I probably never ever mentioned this before, I have got this like top load on the top there. Sorry, not top load. Well, yeah, I suppose it is. With the slinky around it. Just so you know. I think it's important and I think it's helping. It seemed to help when I was doing the wireless transmission. Okay, we have here what I've extracted. Oh, let's give you some focus. This is out of a Panasonic microwave. This is the best way I can describe it is the inverter coil. Not a lofty as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, okay, so I've got a few things set up here. I've got a little incandescent out of a microwave and some other stuff I'll get to. Okay, so if I fire this up without the coil attached or connected, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to kill off this top light because we get quite a lot of action going on with the tube up the top there. And bearing in mind this has got an aluminium hood, so this might be helping with the wireless transmission, but it's not important right now. So I'm going to power this on. This is turned up full, but it's only drawing about an amp and a bit at 25 volts. Okay, you can already see I'm starting to get a bit of action up here, and if I get this tube, this is an 18-watt tube, you can see there's quite a bit of life in this layer. So it's not like I'm not pumping out loads of juice. There's plenty going on there. Incidentally, I've had this on for hours and hours and I really don't suffer from any heat anymore, even running at like 1.5 amps. So this new Slayer setup is really working out well with the multiple primaries. Okay, so not a lot going on over here. In fact, there's a few neons coming on over here, but not masses. Not really a lot going on. Okay, now if I have to keep the top light off, I'm afraid, so I'm sorry if it's hard to see. Let's see if we can get a lamp down here for a second. It's quite important I show you where I'm connecting. Okay, so this is the primary up this end, and then it's got a series, I don't know, a centre tap here and then a series of like secondaries going on down here. Okay, you will know this better than me. Right, now if I attach, bearing in mind we're still all switched on. So this is coming from, this wire here is coming from the bottom of the secondary. Okay, it comes out of this Y clip here, and then I'm going to connect into this part of the secondary. Whoops, if we can see what he's doing. Okay, and then I'm going to connect to his other end, this corner, and instantly I started getting a bit more action. And it's only a 15-watt incandescent and it appears a lot brighter than you're seeing, but it's doing some funky things. because now what I've done is I've got the output from the secondary. These wires are terrible, do you know, these are such bad quality. I've been wiggling these and these just are not very good. Goes into the back of the bulb, and then the out just goes into this little tiny sort of top load. Okay, and it literally is a top load. You can see that pulling an arc. Okay, now the strange thing is it doesn't lose a huge amount of power or gain a huge amount of power. Ouch, that gets incredibly hot. Just to show you how incredibly hot this starts to get the closer I get, and it just burnt me. Okay, so we can see what's going on there, and I'll push it back. Now that is about, well, this tube is 600 and, oh crikeys, hang on. This tube is 590 mil, so it's probably the best part of a meter, I suppose. And it's got a really good output, and I'm really quite amazed that just connecting this coil in this configuration makes such an incredible difference. And in fact, if I get my minging ashtray, sorry for that, it will, oh sorry, if I can get it, you can see it gets pretty lively with a constant arc. See that? So it's pretty, I don't know, it's just really cool. Okay, I'm going to run out of film soon. I'll run out of space on my thing. Just other things that are interesting. So if I move this tube at the top, oh, isn't that typical? Oh, here we go. It just does strange things with the other tube at the top. And it also does the same if I touch these wires down here. So if I touch this wire here, you'll see the top. If I take my finger off and put my finger back on the wire. So it's kind of like taking the top load away. So when I put my finger on, I lose my power here, but I get power at the top. Anyway, sorry for the long video, it's just because there was loads of groovy things going on with this. But yeah, the crazy thing was if I can stop this burning me when I move it. And this gets, the coil gets quite warm. This gets quite warm, and it gets quite a, ouch, ouch, one of those, everything starts getting really hot, ouch. And you'll see eventually it will stop coupling. Oh, let's switch the amp drawer. There we go, it stopped coupling. Too close, the amp drawer's gone down, the voltage is shot straight up, and if I draw away, I probably won't get any life until I give it a little, oh there we go, well, as soon as I draw away, and then voltage comes down, and we're back to normal. And as I move this away, sorry, it's because I've got my hand there. You see the, there we go, it's about 200 milliamps less as I move it away. Watch the, ouch, you'll see as I'm touching it and moving it. Oh, it's just not being as, ouch. And there we go, it stops coupling. Oh no, it's back. And there we go. Okay, I'm rambling on now, aren't I? So yeah, I hope you find it interesting anyway, and I've burnt myself so many times today you won't believe. Right, cheers guys. Great stuff. Good fun. Cheers all. See you soon.